What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We just had AMC earnings and we have to talk about what was said. And there was a lot of very bullish things that were talked about. And we're going to get into all of that. But I just want to say, first and foremost, why I don't think you really seen that explosive move to the upside or to the downside is because a lot of people were expecting AMC's numbers, the actual report, to come out at 4 p.m. right after the market closes, and they waited almost an hour after 4. I believe it was around 4:45 before they actually did release those numbers. And I think you didn't have as much attention on the stock because people were like, hey, I guess they're not going to release their numbers right now. So people weren't paying attention, and I think that's why you didn't see that huge explosive move one way or the other. But it was very volatile nonetheless. We went down to $17.65, and then we did rebound all the way up to $19.40 per share. But I think the real move is actually going to come tomorrow. But let's get into this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to comment down below what is your thoughts on this earnings report from AMC. If you guys want to come join the trading community, link down below in the pinned comment to do so for that, and links to get free stock in the description of this video. So here is the numbers for AMC. We can see that AMC Entertainment Q4 revenue of 1.17 billion, estimate 1.16 billion. So that is good. AMC Entertainment Q4 adjusted loss per share of 11 cents, estimated loss per share of 16 cents. So that, another big beat. AMC Entertainment Q4 adjusted EBITDA 159.2 million, estimate 1.38.7 million. So they beat all numbers, all expectations. They beat those. It says AMC fourth quarter consolidated attendance was 59.68 million versus 8.09 million year over year. So during the third quarter or fourth quarter of 2021 or 2020, there was only 8 million people that went to AMC. Fourth quarter 2021, almost 60 million people went to AMC. So that is also very, very good. 100% of AMC theaters are open as well, and AMC available liquidity is sitting at $1.8 billion. So they are in a very good position. To reference this for you guys, back in 2018, 2019, AMC only had about $300 million of capital. So they are definitely a lot better off now in that regard to where they used to be just a couple of years ago. Now it says AMC admissions revenue $666.6 million, and that's not, those aren't good numbers, but versus 80.3 million year over year. So also very good. AMC food and beverage revenue $380.5 million versus 44.8 million year over year. So all of this is a beat across the board. No other way to put that. This was the best report in over 2 years. Now, it's an interesting situation because you can see the business is doing well, positive EBITDA, all that good stuff, but investors, they didn't really care about any of that. They wanted to know what is ahead for AMC. And exactly what is ahead for AMC is double the domestic box office for 2022. More NFT programs, a focus into crypto, possibly creating their own crypto, which in AMC, Adam Aron's words, that could be very profitable and could be very advantageous for AMC to do. But there is some regulation concerns that they will have to figure out as far as that is concerned. But he said stay tuned for updates on that, as well as variable pricing. So some tickets, like blockbuster films, could be more expensive than other not blockbuster film tickets. He says they already do this in Europe, and if they can do this in their largest market, which is the US, then that could be huge for the business as well. But I think the most important thing that a lot of people are going to leech onto and branch onto is going to be the AMC credit card, branded credit card. He said when he was managing American Airlines or United Airlines, I forget whichever one it was, does not matter, that it was very profitable for the business and was a very good idea. So he said that they are going to be doing that hopefully by the second half, if not by fall of 2022. We didn't get any specific clarity as far as the numbers and what that could possibly look like for 2022, but from everything he said, it's looking very, very bullish. He also said the 2022 movie slate is much better than 2021, which is obviously the case. And they had free cash flow positive. So instead of an operational cash burn, they had an operational cash gain. So very, very bullish from what we are seeing right now. And it does say that they increased about 70 million in cash per month in the fourth quarter due to this positive EBITDA, which is also a very, very bullish sign. But like I said, we did not get much actual attention to this, and as far as, you know, the price of the stock making a move one direction or the other, because they waited so long to actually put these financial results out there. They waited about an hour. It looks like about an hour to actually put these results out there. And I think that did hurt that initial reaction that we would have otherwise seen as very, very bullish. Nevertheless, it was pretty flat in after hours, up about 4 pennies or 0.22%. I think the big move will actually come tomorrow, and we have some big things happening tonight. We have the presidential State of the Union address, which is at 9 p.m., and that could definitely turn the markets very green or very red, depending on what exactly is said in that. Depending on what he says around Russia, Ukraine, any military escalation, which is probably not going to be the case, but the state of the economy, as well as possibly letting out more oil into the markets to drive the price down, or not doing that, driving the price of oil up even higher and causing inflation to also be that much worse. So that's really what we are contested with right now at the current moment, and it's all going to tie into what happens tomorrow for AMC stock. And I do want to be very clear about this as well, that for tomorrow we have Fed Jerome Powell, which is going to be very, very, very important. We have Fed member Bullard that also speaks tomorrow as well. And we have Fed Chair Powell testifies. And this is ranked 3 stars on the volatility expected rating right here. So member Bullard, he's at 9:30 a.m. and that's 2 out of 3. And then Fed Chair Powell is at 10, and that is 3 out of 3, as well as that ADP non-farm employment change, and that is also a very volatile data piece that is going to come out. And right now, with crude oil going so crazy, we're also going to get the crude oil inventories at 10:30 a.m. as well tomorrow. And all of this is ranked very high on the volatility chart, so it is going to move the markets, and I want you guys to be very mindful of that. 8:15 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and then 10 a.m. is going to be a very volatile time for pre-market as well as early hours of trading tomorrow. Now, as far as the other data that you guys need to know, let's take a look at this short interest. 20.16% current shares that are sold short of about 103.27 million, cost to borrow max of 1.9%, utilization of 100%, and the days cover at 2.23. So this not really moved around too much, has not really moved at all. Cost to borrow has come down a little bit, but nevertheless still looking primed for that short squeeze. As far as the options are concerned, a positive order value of 47%, 12 orders totaling $12.64 million for the day. I really want to see what this looks like tomorrow because we didn't get any clear direction on what is actually the sentiment from earnings. Did investors like it? Did they not? We really didn't get clarification of that. And considering how bad the markets were down today, about 1.93 for the Russell 2000, for the NASDAQ 1.59%. AMC down about 2.86% total on the day is definitely a win in my personal opinion. So that's the keys. We did close under 1850, so that's not a good thing. But like I said, didn't have much trading activity, not a lot of trading volume here in after hours once the numbers did come out. The RSI is slightly going to the oversold territory. We are above that $17.75 mark, so that is also a good thing right there. At least we didn't come down here, continue to sell off, and stay under 1775. So from my perspective, the numbers were good, the guidance was good, the reaction was better than it could have been. We could have seen a 10 or 15% down move off of this, which we did not. So I do think you got to be somewhat bullish on the stock after hearing all of that. As far as the Max Pain is concerned, well, it doesn't have it. Max Pain, swaggy stocks. Let's go to AMC. I don't know why it's not pulled up, but see, the Max Pain is $18 for this Friday, and we do have the stock tracker data. I don't know what happened, if my computer reset or something, but it's not autofilling me. Yeah, dark mode that up. We're looking at about 17,000 calls that are in the money, 105,000 that are out of the money. In the money puts at 7,100, and out of the money puts at 58,000. So as well as that, we do have that big ratio between calls that are in the money and calls that are out of the money. If we do see a bullish reaction tomorrow, that could be very good for the share price of AMC. So that is going to be all for this video. Not too much else to really add. I do want to point out and reiterate yet again, we want to stay above 1775, but preferably 1850 by tomorrow if we can. That is very, very bullish. Pull this up to the daily candlestick chart. We should still be above the Bollinger Bands. We are still above the Bollinger Bands by quite a lot, and that is sitting at 1743. We're currently at 1832, up 3 cents an after hours. So looking good in all aspects. The MACD is bullish as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, as well as comment down below. What do you guys think about this reaction coming tomorrow? Is it bullish? Is it bearish? What are you doing with your position? What is your price target throughout the next couple of weeks or whatnot? Because usually AMC doesn't rally too hard on earnings, but 3 out of 4 times we have seen a bullish reaction. Like right here, bullish reaction, bullish reaction, bullish reaction. This last one we did not, so we'll just have to wait and see how the odds do stack up against us. So with that being said, if you guys want to come join the trading community, link down below in the pinned comment. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.